Welcome into the first episode of the Headbutt Wrestling Podcast. I'm Steve. That's Remy. I'm old. He's young. Before we get started, we are going to be talking about WWE SummerSlam 2024, which is in Cleveland, Ohio. We went to WrestleMania in Philadelphia, WrestleMania 41. Did you have a good time at 41?
Yes.
What was your favorite part of 40? Wait, it was 40, not 41.
40, yeah, 40.
Brain fart. What was your favorite match or favorite part of WrestleMania 40?
My favorite part of WrestleMania 40... Finished the story.
Finish the story? Your favorite entrance, I remember you saying, was Seth Rollins.
Yeah.
You like his entrance? It's funny that that was your favorite one because I'm actually going to be quizzing you on Seth Rollins.
I knew it.
So before we get started and before we talk about SummerSlam, we are going to quiz Remy with some Seth Rollins questions. The first question.
If you do this every video, it's gonna start getting old. I'm gonna quiz you one time.
You gotta quiz me.
I'm gonna quiz you.
And we might even have like a game where we both get quizzed and play against each other. But I just want to keep your brain sharp.
I might bring Mom down and quiz her.
Yeah. Seth Rollins won the Tag Team Championship, the Raw Tag Team Championship, a total of 4 times. Did he win more or less than 4 times?
Less. I'm gonna say less.
More. 6 times he won the Raw Tag Team Championship.
He actually won 6.
Seth Rollins has not only won it, he's won it with 5 different teammates. How many can you name?
Buddy Murphy.
Wow, good pull. That's one. A couple of these I didn't even know, and I watched.
Roman Reigns?
That's 2.
Wait, Dean Ambrose.
That's 3. He won twice with him.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Now there's 2 more people he's won it with. Now look, you got more than I thought you'd get, so I can't believe you got the Murphy one.
I've seen like pictures and stuff.
Oh, okay.
Cause I watched like those videos where it goes to like every tag champion, and I saw like him and Murphy with the tag titles.
Yeah.
What's the 4th?
If you can't think of it, that's fine.
Shoot. I'm trying to think of factions that he's been in.
Well, these 2 weren't in a faction with him.
Oh, okay.
These are some random names, and I'm shocked, to be honest, that...
I'm just gonna say random names from the 2010. Dolph Ziggler, People, the People's Champion,
Jason Jordan. Who would have ever...
Who was Jason Jordan?
I have no idea that ever happened.
Who was Jason Jordan?
Jason Jordan was in Alpha Academy with Chad Gable in NXT before. He's an agent now. You'll see him in a suit come out once in a while. He was Kurt Angle's son, but he was black. Braun Strowman was the other.
What?
Yeah, I didn't know that either. How many times has Seth Rollins won a world title?
That hurts.
That includes the WWE Championship, the World Heavyweight Championship, and Universal. Is it more or less than 3?
That's the way it's more than 3.
It is more than 3.
Okay, so it's more.
Can you guess how many?
3. Did he win? I think he won the Universal twice, didn't he? He did?
I can't tell you.
Oh, I was gonna say, okay, and 5.
That's exactly right. 5.
Nice. Let's go.
He has won a lot of titles. He has won the Intercontinental title and the U.S. Championship. Which one has he won more, or was it the same?
Well, saying that you said that the same is an option, I'm still gonna go with high seed.
Well, you pulled a... I thought you were going to go with same then. It was the same at 2. 2 each. But hey, you did awesome. You did very awesome.
I'll look up Seth Rollins' history though.
They will be better questions next time. But let's get into SummerSlam, our preview. This is early predictions because half of the card isn't even made yet.
No, I don't even no. Like, there's only like 2 matches that are like official.
Right. And before I did show you that poster.
Yeah.
We're going to throw that up if anybody has not seen it yet. Sweet official poster for SummerSlam. Triple H posted it today on Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it.
Awesome.
But let's get into our card. And I can't wait because we're going to be there. We're going to be in SummerSlam in Cleveland.
How far is Cleveland? I don't know how far the drive is.
It's about 5.5 hours from us. It's a long way. You could get on your iPad and sleep half the way. Our first match we're going to talk about, do it a little differently this time, is Rhea and Liv going to happen? This is one of the major storylines that WWE has been pushing lately. Dom and Rhea.
Yes.
Rhea's back.
Yes.
Will Rhea fight Liv for the title at SummerSlam? Yes. You think they will?
Yes. She was on the original poster that someone made. Or did someone make that? Or was that wrestling? That
wasn't really an official poster. That was just a teaser poster, if you will. But she is back, and it's before SummerSlam, so I can see them going that route.
Boom, 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 boom.
If they do fight for the title, who's winning?
That's easy. It's Liv.
You think Liv?
Yeah.
You think what I'm thinking?
Yeah.
That Dom's gonna come out, try to help Rhea.
Yup. And
it's not gonna happen. Yeah, it's a little too early for them to take the title off of Liv, I think, and give it back.
She only won it at King and Queen in the Ring. That was one pay-per-view ago.
Yeah, I know.
That's
we're in an age now. You know, I could show you late 90s how much the titles changed hands.
Oh my
For
God.
ratings, it was happening every week on Raw. The tag titles were changing every week for almost 2 years straight.
Oh my God.
Yeah, if you go back and look, it was wild. Now they hardly ever change, which is a good thing, I think. Bianca and Jade versus Alba and Isla. We didn't talk about on our first run. I think that match is happening.
We didn't post that one.
I think that match is happening.
Yeah, I do.
Do you think this is the beginning of the breakup?
Actually, no. I do not think that match is happening.
Really?
I say Zoe and Shayna with Sonya in their corner, and they win the tag title.
I think,
and then Sonya, after a few weeks, gets back into the world title division. I don't know why I said gets back, and she becomes the inaugural WWE Women's Intercontinental Champion. Let me cook.
Let him cook. It's possible. I saw on Raw, though, that it looks like they might be going the angle of Damage Control against Shayna.
Oh, they might.
You know what I mean? But if that does happen, because, again, we're talking early match card. None of these are official yet, except 2 or 3 of them.
2.
Bianca and Jade, do they get the titles back if they fight for them?
No.
No?
No. One of them walked out on the other.
Yeah, I can see that happening.
Starts before SummerSlam. One of them walks out on the other. I am hoping, praying that it's Bianca Belair. She's never been a heel. I haven't watched her NXT run, so I don't know if she's been a heel in NXT. But if she has, she's not been a heel for a while.
She hasn't been full heel yet. They were flirting with it, and then she got hurt. And when she came back, people were excited to see her, so they kept her on that face run. Yeah. Yeah, I could see her being the heel in that scenario. But even though they're teasing Jade as the heel, her getting mad and going after Nia, and the count out that they had for the King of the Ring or whatever. They're teasing that, but I could see them going with the Bianca.
Yeah.
Bayley versus Nia.
You know what? Since our first round, I actually changed my answer.
Oh, you're changing. This is you. This is what you do. If we're talking about who walked out of SummerSlam as the champion, or are we talking about who wins the match? We're talking about who's walking out.
Tiffy time. It's Tiffy time.
Okay, so who's she cashing in on?
Mid-match. Mid-match.
No, who? Oh, so she's
Catching in mid-match.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
She's gonna act like, oh, I'm just trying to help you, but then she's gonna bam. She's gonna pin Nia. That leads to Bayley.
Be a cool surprise.
Yeah,
it'd be a cool surprise.
And then at like Bash in Berlin or something, like Bayley and Tiffany fight because Bayley didn't get pinned. Blah blah blah. We've seen that storyline before.
Yes, I think that was my original answer. Yeah. I think Bayley wins. I think Tiffy comes out, flirts with it. Doesn't happen. I know that's the boring, predictable answer, but that's the one I'm going with. I shouldn't jump around this list because I might skip something. Then LA Knight versus Logan Paul for the U.S. Championship. Is that official? Like we saw Friday on SmackDown, LA Knight come out with that contract.
This is my first one. My answer did not change. BFT by LA Knight. Somehow he finds out Logan's signature. Boom, 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 bang. It's official.
LA Knight, new U.S. champion. I hope so. I think it's time for him to have a title. He's hot. He cooks. The crowd loves him. Yeah. I think you put the strap on him. And continue the feud. Continue the Logan Paul feud into War Games.
If he becomes a heel?
Or into Bad Blood. Is Bad Blood before War Games? I believe it is.
I'm 99% sure.
In Atlanta. Yeah. In September, I believe.
No, and it's October.
Oh, is it October? They'll still have Bad Blood in October because LA Knight would have beat him for the title. Logan Paul's going to want it back.
And let me cook. If they don't continue the feud, and maybe we see if LA Knight turns heel somehow, like maybe he gains a friend but then betrays him before October.
Yeah.
What if he becomes a heel and starts saying, "You can't say that because I'm the champion of your country"? Like if he says that to someone from like the U.S. or something.
Yeah.
He could still say that.
Look, I wish you would have stuck with your original answer.
Yeah.
That Logan Paul was going to win because he's from Cleveland. That's an awesome way to look at it.
Answer that.
You were just looking at ways that he could possibly be the winner.
Because it's in Cleveland. He's Logan Paul.
Yeah, he's Logan Paul.
I forget my other reason.
I think he's a billionaire almost with the Prime.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he is a billionaire.
Is Sami Zayn versus Braun Breaker happening for the IC title? No. It's not going to happen. What are they going to do? Not have him on the card?
Once again, I've changed my answer. Like you said, this is me. I might do this a lot in videos if we do a second take.
Yeah.
So, I think we have a fatal five-way, but not with who you think. Sami, Ilya, Breaker, Sheamus, P. Dunne.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome. It would be
the best match on the card. I swear to goodness.
Well, you got a lot of good names on there, and I think it would be a great way for them to fit those superstars in to the card on SummerSlam.
Yep. That is an unlikely
if that does happen. Also,
if I'm wrong, I will not be mad about it.
No, because that's a reach, but it's a cool reach. Why not? Yeah. We're fiddling around.
I'm just saying stuff that I want to happen.
It'd be cool.
I'm just saying stuff.
Well, if we're going that route, I would love to see Pete Dunne win the IC title. Then Pete Dunne is way overdue.
I would say that too.
But let's stay on the topic of Sami and Braun real quick, just in case that match does happen. Yeah. Let's just say Sami versus Braun.
Yeah, just Sami versus Braun.
Probably a no holds barred or some kind of a stipulation match.
Yeah.
Does Braun walk out? Yeah. If they fight 1-on-1, this time he walks out?
Wait, can we go back to LA Knight versus Logan?
Go ahead.
What if we have, instead of Logan versus LA Knight at SummerSlam, that happens at Bad Blood, with LA Knight going as the champ. But for SummerSlam, what if we get LA Knight versus Logan Paul versus him?
Oh, Mello.
Yeah.
Well, they actually could do that because Mello and LA Knight have some
beef.
Bad blood. If you would. Going back to our Sami Braun match, I say
Braun. Please.
I don't know if he's ready.
He is.
All right, Braun.
Thank you.
Will we see CM Punk versus Drew McIntyre? We want to.
No.
We want to.
No.
We're ready.
We are going to see Seth Rollins versus CM Punk.
Versus CM Punk.
I think.
Not even Drew.
I hope and I think.
Well, that could
He's
actually...
gonna get suspended again for trying to attack.
Well, he's already
people.
suspended.
No, he's returning this Monday.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then he's going to be on the card. Because this could have been a perfect way to keep him off the card if they were going to go that route. Keep him suspended. Then you already covered it. But I don't think the Punk Drew McIntyre match is going to happen yet. Everyone wants it to happen. They should let it happen. I told you before that the whole Money in the Bank, there's a lot of people angry and upset that they wasted it on the CM Punk Drew feud. But I'm okay with it because Damian held it for a whole year. You can't attach that case to somebody for a whole nother year. So I knew whoever won it would probably cash in pretty much right away, at least by SummerSlam, whether they win or lose.
Well,
it's
that's
fine.
probably
It's a work. It's wrestling.
It's wrestling.
It happens.
Chill out. I knew I did not chill out when Cody Rhodes won the Royal Rumble. I wanted to see him Punk win. But still.
When that fight does happen.
Wait, I want to give you guys a little fun fact. In the WrestleMania documentary, it was confirmed that CM Punk was supposed to win the Royal Rumble. But he got injured and he told the ref and then they told
I don't believe that.
I do.
I don't believe that.
It was in the
They don't change
documentary.
stuff mid-match.
It was in the documentary.
Well,
People have won matches that they're not supposed to.
Yeah, and you know what? Seth Rollins beat Damian Priest, now that you say that, at Money in the Bank. But the ref didn't count to 3.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, let's get back on topic. CM Punk, Drew McIntyre, when it does happen, if it does, at SummerSlam, if/when it happens, I think it's a no DQ their first match, no contest.
Yeah.
You got to keep that thing rolling and rolling. It might highlight main event Bad Blood because you want to talk about Bad Blood, that's the biggest rivalry in wrestling right now, in my opinion.
It might, just maybe, main event, like it might go in 2025. And maybe WrestleMania, SummerSlam.
I think it lasts at least until Royal Rumble.
I think it lasts till. I'm hoping it lasts till WrestleMania 41. But if we're going likeliness, I would say Royal Rumble Elimination Chamber.
Okay, fair enough.
I don't think Elimination Chamber is a big enough pay-per-view for them. I would say Royal Rumble, WrestleMania.
One of the main fours.
What is the main four? I forget.
The main four is Royal Rumble, WrestleMania,
Yeah.
SummerSlam, Survivor Series.
Oh, I didn't know.
Well, they were the first 4, and they stuck around for the longest time, and then they started adding more. I don't want to stay on this match too long because it might not even happen. But I said before, Johnny Gargano is from Cleveland.
Yep.
Do we see DIY versus another team? And if we
see
do,
DIY versus Tama Tonga and Jacob Fatu. They win the tag titles. Blah blah blah. Story. Because I think Jimmy and Jay are gonna reunite on Raw, win the tag titles there, go into Bloodline Civil War games, both tag titles. Maybe, just maybe, if we have a team against the Bloodline 2.0 of Cody, Seth, Roman, Jimmy, and Jay, 5-on-5. If by Survivor Series Seth has the world title, we could have both world titles.
If while you're cooking, let me just add this real quick. The Bloodline storyline needs no titles for this thing to work. However,
it's gonna have a title because
if DIY does fight Tama Tonga and Jacob Fatu,
because of last SmackDown,
I can almost put my money on
Jacob,
your boy Fatu, destroying the world.
It's not my boy. My boy's Cody, but still.
Well, we can all admit that even though we can see WWE, especially you can tell when they're trying to hype somebody by commentary. You can hear Corey Graves just salivating over these guys. You can hear him salivating over Jacob Fatu. He's like, he's a warrior. He's a Samoan werewolf. Look at him. He's unbelievable. He is, though. He's right. This guy is him. You want him? He's him. So, yeah, if they do a fight, I think
Jacob and Tama.
Cody Solo. We're going to jump on the Cody Solo match, which is official but unofficial. As of right now, it probably is official.
Cody. It's Cody. It's
Yeah,
Cody. If it's not Cody, if someone doesn't think that it's Cody, good. Like if you have like a plan like already for after that, then that's okay. But if you just want Solo to win because you like Solo, no, just no.
Yeah,
bad boy or girl.
I don't think Cody drops it yet.
No.
So we're both in agreement on that one.
Yeah.
Let's.
If we're doing Damian versus the Gunther, you know. You already know. What goes around comes around.
We are doing Damian versus Gunther, and to let everyone know, Gunther is my favorite, and I know eventually, and
new. Let's get it.
I know eventually he will win that title.
He is.
Will it be at SummerSlam though?
Yes.
You really think he's gonna win?
Please, God, please.
I think if WWE was smart, they would go ahead and give it to Gunther, and they would set up for a long title reign.
Longer than his IC, maybe.
Yeah. You look at somebody like John Cena would fit perfectly against Gunther. Almost anybody fits well against Gunther. He just puts on banger after banger. Not to steal it from Sheamus, but he does. If you don't like Gunther and you think Gunther's boring, you're boring. I still say I would be shocked if Gunther wins, because how can it be so perfect that I'm going to my first SummerSlam and my boy wins the title, wins the gold? So I'm picking Damian still. Even though I pray Gunther wins, I'm taking Damian somehow, some way, keeps it. Because they got their chips in on this guy. They like him. And he's not bad, but he's botched the Money in the Bank match. He's almost broke his leg when he went through the ropes that 2 pay-per-views ago. Boom. Just 2 strikes. You get one more, dude. You get one more. Any big, crazy predictions from you? Any returns? Oh, yeah. I should have said it when we were talking about Damian and Gunther. If Gunther loses...
Brock Lesnar! Brock freaking Lesnar!
It's possible. It's possible. Roman. Does Roman return at SummerSlam?
If Brock is returning, then Roman's not returning. If Roman's returning, Brock's not returning.
That's a good call.
We get one return each pay-per-view.
I don't think either one's going to come back. I think if one does, realistically, I think Brock has a better chance. Who knows though? Listen, there's a guy by the name of Bruce Pritchard backstage now who's cooking with Triple H. And he's been cooking with Triple H. And he was gone back to the days of the late 80s, early 90s. He was involved with WWE when they were hot, when they were cooking. Now he's back, and they're cooking again. He knows how to sit on a storyline. So I don't think he's going to give the green light to Roman yet. He's going to make the fans want it a little more. Maybe SmackDown right after that.
Bash in Berlin.
I can...
Bash in Berlin, Bad Blood, SmackDown.
What's Bash in Berlin?
I'm pretty sure it's going to be the first one. It's going to be the first Bash in Berlin ever, I think.
Oh, they're doing it. Was this September's pay-per-view?
I'm 99% sure, and it's just
news to me.
It's just a paper. It's just a show in Berlin. It's just a show in Berlin. That's where the name came from. They couldn't think of a good name for a show.
No, it's cool. I'm cool with that. Bash in Berlin.
Yeah. I'm not cool with it. You could think of a better name for a show in Berlin. Come on.
So I think that's all of the matches on the card as of right now. Again, not all of them are official. If anything does happen where they add some crazy stuff, we will add another emergency podcast and talk about it beforehand. Other than that, we'll come back when we're ready.
Boom.
That was our first one. See you on the next one.
Most likely next week. Deuces. Deuces.